Hello, welcome to part 2 of this video, which as you can see I'm loading straight into where we left off at the end of the last video. Strangely enough, it's in photo mode still. Right, we'll go drive. It should now go straight. There we go. I haven't done the rest point. We sort of okay with fuel.
Okay, here we go.
And make sure it's clear to go. Can't see any vehicles. Pull out of the parking bay. And carry on our journey. Actually, before we go any further, I just want to see, we are going all the way down here. We've got a junction to go on. A lot of bendy roads, but generally in a southeasterly direction before we get to that place, which is near Pitesti. And what's the other place that it's near? Craiova. Okay. That is within the Czech Republic by the look of it. Oh, not far from Bucharest. So yeah, not too bad. Okay. We'll now head off towards... Why does it always default so I can't see the right-hand mirror? Like that. Down we go, pull onto the road. I'm not bothering with lane assist at the moment. Not that. I think that's meant to be a Jeep of some sort. 50-mile-an-hour road, so I can get up to close to 50 before I put the cruise control on. I'm doing 42, but I'll put cruise control on now. And then set it to 48 and it'll build the speed up more realistically. Oh, there's roadworks, so slow down. Don't want to be going too quickly past roadworks. Now I can speed up again. Miles an hour for the cruise control, which, as said in Tuesday's part of this video, it's adaptive, so if the vehicle's going slowly in front of me, I will not go much closer than 40 feet, 40 yards, one or the other, from the back of it, and it will slow me down if they're going really slow. It just means I don't have to worry about putting the brake on if I'm going, or if a heavier lorry slows down in front of me. At some point, I want to do a journey from the easterlymost point on the European map to the westerlymost point on mainland Europe that I've got. Spain is not yet available, I don't think. So I can't go from Spain or Portugal. But I can go the most westerly point in... there's fuel station and I missed it. Still got plenty of fuel. We've got 4 bars. So we've got just under half a tank. Don't need to get fuel just yet. yeah, I want to do across the map journey, see how long it takes obeying the speed limit. I don't know if there's actually any loads that do that journey, so it might just be the tractor unit by itself, which could be quite expensive to do. Fuel, tolls, all that lot, without earning money from it. But as I've got over 7 million through having a number of other drivers in the company, I'm not too worried about doing something like that. If I was a new driver, or doing this as a new account, or new career mode, I wouldn't be able to do that. Trying to stay within my lane is a bit difficult, so I've put lane assist back on. It will help. We're staying on this road for some distance. I'll turn it off when we come interchange or we'll go into the junction at the end of this bit, but that's quite a few miles away yet. We've still got 813 miles before our destination. It's a long journey. 19 hours. When it gets dark, I will pull over and sleep for the night in the rest area. The first one I find. Because it's already nearly 6:30 in the evening. It gets dark around 8:30, 9 o'clock. The latest I've been driving to is after 11. That was in part 1, strangely enough, when we still had the cars. But yeah, by the time it gets dark, I'll probably need fuel as well, so we'll go to the fuel limit. Oh, that was a bit harsh. I didn't turn it that hard. That was the lane assist in that. Interesting bridge. It looks like a suspension bridge, but it's only got one central tower. That's weird. I don't know what that is over there. Oh, it's a freight yard of some sort. Got a lorry that's following along behind. Because I'm at a reasonable speed, they're not trying to overtake, which is good. Because a lot of people get annoyed when a lorry that's going half a mile an hour faster than the one in front tries to overtake, and then they've got a 2-mile drag. There's a fuel station here. I'm just going to keep going until I need to rest. I will probably rest at around, I'm going to say 8:30, 9 o'clock, depending on where the nearest fuel and rest stop is. There is a lorry trying to overtake me now. So all the cars behind it are probably getting really fed up. Strangely, I do actually have a car that we've got to... Oh, it's a rest stop. I thought it was a... Oh no, it's border control. Swapped into another country. Put the cruise control back on. I thought we had to stop there, but we didn't, so I should have looked at the GPS, because that shows me where we've got toll booths and customs and things like that. This game came out in 2013. It's a 13-year-old game, so some of the graphics are not up to modern standards, but it's still supported. There isn't a newer version, and they are producing new map expansions all the time, next one being Iceland. I do want the Nordic countries. Actually, I think I've got them. Sweden, Hungary, Sweden, Norway, Denmark. I think there's 3 or 4 map expansions that I haven't got. So, depends on how much spare money I've got after some essential expenditure, and I get paid as to whether I do get a map expansion. I will want Iceland when it comes out, because that looks like it'll be a fun expansion to the map. Okay, we've got to turn off here.
Keep right.
I will probably
and then exit
have
right.
to slow down.
Exit right.
So I am slowing down, because it's a tight bend. Still said it's 43 up here. I can say I can't do 43 up here. Otherwise, I'd tip over. That is really tight. And now it's back up to 50. Nothing on that line. Build up speed again. Headlights on. It's starting to get dark. 45 at the moment. Let that camper van go past as I pull over. I'm just making sure I'm not in the lane that diverges. I'm not sure if it does diverge. Oh no, it's got a... Okay, we'll pull over. There's nothing on the right. I can pull over. There we go, we're now in the correct lane. And I can increase the speed to 48. As I said in Tuesday's part 1 of this video, I don't like having my... He's going to pull in front of me. At least he's accelerating. I couldn't move over. It wouldn't let me. At least he accelerated past me. That would have been bad. Yeah, this one goes straight on as well. It's nice being able to just sit back and chill for a long bit. My adaptive cruise control didn't actually come on there either, so that was good. Right, it is 8 o'clock. So next fuel station, we're pulling over, getting fuel, we're down at 3 bars, and then resting up for 8 hours. before we continue. Probably be around 666 miles to our destination in what I think is the Czech
Keep
Republic.
left.
It's not far from Prague. Oh. Over. Yes, I know, I was changing lanes because I didn't want to go to the right. Don't know how long it is. I'm going to pull over. There we go. I do like the automatic headlights on this, because I'm far enough away from the other side. They go full beam once the cars that have passed me have gone far enough away, and they don't dip when there's a car coming in the other direction at the moment. I'm trying to look on the map, or the sat nav, where rest stop is. There's a photo point up ahead. Oh, that nearly. I'm probably. Oh, now I can see why. Okay. I'll go into photo mode and get that in the background. Find a point where I can do it. So about here. The Milk Monastery. It's take a photo, and also hit the wrong bit there. That one gives me a in-game screenshot. I don't know if they remove the overlay in this. I have to take it off when I'm doing train sim screenshots. Ooh, what was that? High pitch squeak. It's gone 9:30 and we're near a fuel station. I've got 2 bars worth of fuel. That's a quarter of the tank. I will definitely need to stop at the next fuel station, both for fuel and to rest, because I really don't like driving in the dark. Put lane assist back on for now. Headlights at full, headlights dipped. Yeah. Station coming up. Can't see one. Yes. Luckily there is one coming up. Oh, we're near Budapest. So that's good.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I'm already in the right-hand lane. I don't need to indicate. Well, I will do, because we're leaving this bit of the road. Go. Headlights are still dipped. Headlights are full. Okay. Headlights are dipped because there's vehicles on the other side. Pull over to the other lane because I want the fuel in a kilometre. The lack of light when the headlights get dipped is why I don't like driving in the dark. Right, turn lane assist off because I'm going into fuel station. You're running out of fuel. You should find a filling station. What do you think I'm doing? We'll go in the furthest one. Because then we can just have a straight exit. Engine off. Add however much fuel it's needed. £453 worth. And then we will go to the parking, which is just up here. But it's there. Two coaches, an HGV, another HGV, and there we go. Sleep. Coaches and that, well, that lorry's still there, and I can't tell about the coach. There's the coaches are still there. Right. 15 hours left, 32 hours before we have to be there. Turn the lights off. Try and make sure I don't hit that other lorry. It's just honked its horn at me because I was close to it, but I didn't hit it. Accelerate. Okay, then I'm pulling over. And back into lane 1. Descend off. Okay, 618 miles. I missed when we got to 666 miles. It's one of those I'm going to have to pull over again. So we go into lane 2.
Keep left.
There's lane 1. It's right turn only. We're not turning right. We're going straight over. I actually think that the longest possible drive on the maps I've got is the north part of Scotland down to the Balkans, the Baltic Sea. So that's probably a 3 or 4 day drive in reality. Loan instalments paid, £8,287.
Keep right. And then turn right.
It's on the right. Pull over.
Turn right. Caution. Please watch the speed.
Oh, shut up. I'm still going this speed. Wanted to be able to do this without slowing down. Brochendorf. Sounds like we're back in Germany. I don't think we are. It looks like a railway down there. That's not. It's a road. Ooh, I haven't got lane assist on yet. No, I have. Fair while before we get to our next. So we're going towards Budapest and Nikadorf, or Nikadorf. Just had a plane go over. Or it could be these high tension power lines. bit of putting a shadow over the A-pillar on the cab. Got another 572 miles. That's a long distance still to drive. Well, we're going to earn a decent amount of money, which is what matters. I might then set a GPS destination to the most easterly point to see if... I don't need to do that. Just wondered why the lane division lines suddenly got closer together. I thought that the lane I was in was right turn only for a second, but not. They're just closer together. It's 9 AM and I'm still 13 hours from my destination. In reality, I could only do 8 hours with a, I think it's 30-minute break halfway through. But I'm not doing it as per reality. I want to get this to its destination quickly. Another fuel station. I could probably have made it to this fuel station with those 2 bars of fuel, but I didn't want to risk running out because I'd have to have a tow to the nearest garage. There's another nice building up there.
Keep left and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
To switch lanes because the one I was in was ending or deviating, which is where a tanker's just gone, looking in my mirror. Switch lanes again. Have to indicate before I start trying to change lane, otherwise lane assist won't let me switch lane. Can be a little bit annoying if I forget to indicate. Some of these cars are going pretty quick. One thing that would make this much more realistic is if they included motorbikes. There's a lot of roads the world over have motorbikes on them. Don't know what type of birds those are. That looks like a Peugeot. It's slowing down. Oh yes, there's a speed limit change. .31 miles an hour on this bit because it's a tight, windy bit. So we'll do officially 29, but it's still doing 30. Why is it speeding up? I don't think I'm going downhill. Whoa! It's done that again. Slammed the anchors on. Did that on Tuesday twice. Shouldn't have done that. Just go down to 30. Oh, can go up to 50 now, so... to 48. Must just have been that really wide bit. I don't know why it suddenly slammed the anchors on. That was annoying. At least I wasn't doing a high speed when it happened. That would have been bad. But it is a bit scary when it happens. Completely out of the blue. There's a recovery vehicle next to me. Whoa. That was a fast bend. My other drivers are also earning me money. I've got one who earns me between £30,000 and £60,000 for every delivery they do, which is brilliant. Yes, each driver has to be paid, but it's not as much as they're earning for their deliveries. So that's actually really good. They take a small portion. Oh, sorry, Mr. Blue Car. Didn't see you as I started weaving because lane assist started it. Go past if you want. Bendy road, and now the engine starts working and we slow down. This is steep gradient. Go on, Blue Car, go past. Just don't pull across in front of me. Speed is still 50. The horn on this, that's the main horn. That's the air horn. I don't normally have to use it. That's an interesting little settlement. Red tiled roofs with something on the hill. Can't see what. But yeah. Oh, we've got a relatively tight bend coming up. I'm not taking the bend, but I'm not turning sharp enough. That must be a avalanche protect or a landslide protection on either side of the motorway here, just to prevent any loose rocks coming on the road. Okay, straight over on the next junction. Stop. I'm going to turn that off, it's annoying me. I hate it when it beeps at me. As long as I'm concentrating, I won't leave my lane. Sometimes the automatic lane assist is too much. Do 44 from here. Wrong button. 41 miles an hour. But I've now set my cruise control to. It's a 43 mile an hour section. Please don't be roadworks closing this lane. No, just a barrier to stop people going off the motorway. As we go over river. I'd love to know what those birds are. It's an interesting tower. Radio master of some sort. Why is my steering pulling slightly to the right? Back up to 48, so we're into the 50 section again. Wasn't paying attention to the speedo or the sat nav, which shows me what the speed limit is. We're turning off in a second anyway, so I'll have to slow down.
Keep right.
Drop it down to 36 to turn off. People can pass me if they want, they don't have to follow me. Budapest.
Exit. Right.
It's actually two towns, Buda and Pest, but everyone calls it, combines the two to be Budapest, and it's not Budapest, it's Budapest. I just turned the wipers on, I didn't mean to. To the end here, stop, check there's a car that way, there's cars that way, clear. Hopefully I won't get another vehicle crash into me this time. Good. I prefer being in this lane than being in lane 2. These people can get past without undertaking. Trying to get my speed back up before I put cruise control back on. As per usual, 48 miles an hour when I get to it. Or not. 40 miles an hour.
Go straight on.
Or 41 miles an hour. Keep an eye on the sat nav for when the 50 comes back. And then increase my cruise control. Thing we'll get where it is. Back up to 48. Someone's being pulled over by the police on the other side. Police in this country have blue and red flashing lights. Most of Europe, it's just blue. And I thought it was only the US. Oh, a helicopter. First time I've seen one of those in this game. Anyway, I thought the US and Canada were the only places with blue and red for the police and emergency services. Obviously not. In the UK, it is actually illegal to pass a red flashing light. So that's the reason you don't get red flashing lights on a emergency services vehicle in the UK. Bet you didn't know that. It's why a flashing red at a level crossing or outside a fire station or ambulance depot means stop. They usually have cameras that pick up your number plate if you pass the flashing red lights. You will be seriously done for doing it, for passing a flashing red light. Anyway, back to driving. We've still got 393 miles. We've done nearly 300 miles in this video, so I'm not doing too bad. Ooh, someone standing on the bridge, looking at the traffic. That was a bit random. There's a rest stop up ahead. I do not need to rest, and at the moment I don't need fuel. So we'll probably get close to our destination before I need fuel again. 9 hours 45 minutes before we get to our destination. 26 hours before the timer for getting there is up. That time is when they want the stuff by. Actually get a slight bonus, I think, if you're early. Which is actually quite a nice thing, but I can't remember if you do. Find out, because we're going to be 17 hours early. So I'm not going to do another rest stop. Even though it will be 10 o'clock, 10:30 when I get there. I'm not going to do another rest stop. I want to see whether I get a bonus for delivering without being late, or if I'm really early. Okay.
Keep right.
We'll be turning again, so
Exit. Right.
go down to 31 for this bend. Couldn't go straight on here anyway, because we've got one of the barriers. Nearly hit the Armco on both the inner curb and outer curb.
Turn right.
Right, we're going towards Zeged. Check for traffic. Wait until that bus has gone past, because I'm going to need a wide turn. Okay. Go that way a little bit and then turn. I don't want to damage the trailer, because it costs me money from the pay if I damage it. Which I don't particularly want to do. I don't think I'm going to do the full 50 miles an hour here. 43 maybe. Go into lane 1 so the cars can go past me. Now we're on a dual carriageway. I will go back to 48. Solid wall on my right, so I've definitely got to concentrate now. We're going to have to slow down as we go into this place.
Caution. Please mind the speed.
I am slowing down. We've got to go onto that lane, that way. You're not close enough, so I need to go in this lane.
And then turn left. Turn left.
96. Just keep going. Got green lights. A little tight there, but I could have gone straight on and then turned left. But it's nice to see some of the sights, the industrial units.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, I've got a red light.
Turn left and then continue straight on.
Get it so I can see the red light in the gap between the mirror and the A-pillar. And hopefully not have to worry about cars being in an awkward place.
Go straight on.
It's 31 miles an hour, speed limit again. So we'll get to 28, maybe slowly. Don't put the cruise control on. Put the handbrake on while we wait. And as soon as it goes yellow, I take the handbrake off. That should be the last set of lights for Szeged. Is the speed limit. I'm doing 29. Solid white line next to me, so cars can't go past yet. Now left Szeged, and it's up to 43. So I've up to 40. Probably have to put my lights on when it starts getting dark in a few hours, but that doesn't matter. It just means that I actually have to do some nighttime driving. This is the bit where I will probably use more fuel, because
get ready to turn right.
There's a lot of changes of direction.
Turn right.
Check that there's nothing coming and pull into this road. Still 43 mph speed limit. Getting to 38, 39. Put cruise control back on. And then increase it to 40. And not have to worry about using the accelerator. Okay. I could take the next left. There. Oh, I couldn't. It's blocked off.
Get ready to turn left.
That's not fair.
Turn left.
Anything coming from the other side? Nope. Round and down we go. Do this gently. 25 mph speed limit. See how tight the bend is. Got a car behind me, and he's probably not happy that he's got a slow moving lorry in front of him. One of those magic invisible barriers. 50 mph road again. So I can go up to 48, 49. When it eventually gets there, because we're going uphill slightly. Some of the other lorries that we pass have got interesting loads. We've got a toll booth coming up, or border, because there's flags. So this is border
Keep
checks.
right, and then exit right.
We have to go
right.
into the lorry check bit. Okay.
Go straight on. Rear computer.
I couldn't go straight on. I have to go where the green bits say. That barrier will close behind me once I'm in this. Checking documents. Oh, barrier's still up because my trailer's too long. At least I don't have to go on the weighbridge, I don't think. Have a nice journey, thank you. Pull away carefully. He's stopped because another one's come through. The log's on. He's got some MGs, by the look of it. Oh, my trailer went over the curb. Okay, my tanker's got to go in front of me. Please pull in for a vehicle inspection. Okay, that'll add a bit of time. Have I got a green light yet? Yes, I have. Okay. There's a camera. Total weight is 36 tonne. You may proceed. Thank you. I'm not going into the rest point. That would be for if vehicles were overweight and they had to be checked more thoroughly, I think. Currently, no set speed limit, but I'm not speeding up until I'm back on the main road like this. That was an interesting border check. Not had one like that before. We're definitely now in Eastern Europe. I'm watching for when I get to there. Oops. Took my hand off steering to press the cruise control button. I do need to put a hotkey on my controller rather than on keyboard. That way I don't have to take my hands off the controller when putting cruise control on. What time is it? 17:03. Got the lights, they'll come on when it gets dark. I'll just switch to automatic. When it gets really dark, I'll put the automatic headlights on. Because I switched that off at the start of this in-game day. As I said, I'm not stopping until I get to the destination now. Apart from when I need fuel. Hello, coach. Some people are going on holiday via coach. Or they're going on a coach tour. One or the other. Concrete road. Different road surface. This is one of the DLC maps. Black Sea area, which is quite good. So when I got the route, I bought a few map expansions, the ones that were available at the time. As I said on Tuesday's video, I think there are 3 or 4 map expansions that I haven't actually got at the moment. There are a load of loads, trailers and loads of order trailers that I haven't yet got, like heavy farm machinery, hazardous chemicals, things like that. But I'll probably get map expansions before I get any of the extra loads. And there is also the buses and coaches expansion, where you drive as a coach driver. That would be an interesting thing to do. Something I might do. I don't know at the moment. I just want to do the map expansions first. That way I can have even longer runs. I don't know what type of car that was. It got orange Alicia beacons on the roof. I'm turning right just up ahead. Fuel is half empty.
Keep right.
I've got 240 miles to go. So we could get to
exit right.
We could get to our destination on this tank of fuel. Ooh, it's 62 along this bit. That's 50. So I go back into 48. We're on a single carriageway road now, in the countryside, in one of the Black Sea areas, I believe. Don't know which country we're in. I couldn't tell by the flag. We've got a junction coming up, so we'll start slowing.
Take the second exit.
I love roundabouts. You have to give way to traffic
Exit now.
already on the island, or ones that are waiting in Europe to your left, in the UK to the right. I'm not going to use my cruise control on this bit because we're turning left in quite a short time. There's another vehicle behind me, I just can't tell what. I have about 649 from driver Carl P. He's doing short
At the
runs.
roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay, roundabout. There's nothing on my left that I could see. Take curve. Try and make
Exit
sure that
now.
I don't catch the trailer on anything. And carry on. What's the speed here? 50 kilometres or 50 miles an hour. Okay. And this will control. So much easier to use cruise control. We're 208 miles from our destination. 46, 47, 48. Interesting junction, this. I'm doing bits of the European continent I've not done in this game yet. So we are seeing it for the first time together. It's pretty here. Very pretty. Right. They'd have to give way if I open off that junction, so I can keep going at the speed I'm going. Which is 50 miles an hour, nearly. Anyone who wants to pass me can. I don't mind. Okay. Not with me. Where's the lights? Got me headlights so they come on full when there's no vehicles passing or in front of me. I did. Yep. Got my headlights on because it's starting to get dark. It's 7:30. Eastern European Standard Time.
Caution. Please watch the speed. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Right, there are cars coming in. This is going to be fun. I'm already on the island, so any vehicles would have to give way to me. Trying to do this
now.
without. Go, and it's back up to 50. I probably won't go up to that speed, I don't think. If that's a village, that'll have a speed limit. So I'll do. What? Once again, handbrake came on. Good job there wasn't actually a car directly behind me. It's twice. 4 times in 2 days. 31 mile an hour speed, we'll do 26. Because we're a lorry. There's no people crossing. Once we're out of the village, we can go back up to 48 miles an hour. Like that. Probably just past lorries now, rather than other cars, vans, coaches.
Go straight on.
That's a tight bend to be going at speed. Straight on is this way, not to the right. Okay. Should say go there. Personally, I don't think this is a 50 mile an hour road. Feels like my cab is swaying too much.
Caution. Please mind the speed.
What do you think I'm doing? I was doing my cruise control. It just takes time. 162 miles, 4 hours 9 minutes. Scenery in this part of Europe is nice. I think the fastest I'll go is 38 miles an hour. Yes, it will take a bit longer to get to where I've got to deliver these forklift trucks, but it means I can slow down for villages better. There's a fuel station ahead. I've got less than half a tank. Depends on if the fuel station is on this side or the other side. If the other side, I will not stop at it.
Go straight on.
We're in another town, so I'm going 31 miles an hour. Don't know which town this is. It's not. Fuel station was on the other side. Ooh, nice lake and docks and a few other places. Oh, and I was looking at the scenery rather than the road. That fuel. Don't know what that is up ahead. Maybe a toll booth. Soon find out. I'm not going fast. That's a big dock. We'll nearly hit the viewpoint near. Oh, it's a viewpoint. Which is. I'm going to stop in the viewpoint and have a look. Just means I can have a little bit of a pause. That's cool. Something a bit different. Gives me a few seconds to pause. And I can get a photo of that statue, the cross, and some of the other things. There's a rail yard. It's actually quite good. I'm not skipping the cutscene. Gives me a few seconds to rest. Which is something I need. Beautiful location, this. Okay, now let's get the cutscene. And photo mode. We'll go to the other side of that statue. Get my lorry in the background, I think. Go up a bit. That works. Then we've got the cross with Jesus on it. They're usually in churches. Then we can do the dock. There's an oil tanker. So that's a bit that feeds off to the. Thank you for doing the screenshots. That goes to the Black Sea eventually. Anyway, engine back on. And carry on driving. That would have made a good carry on film. Carry on driving. 37 miles an hour. I'll do 31. So I have a feeling there'll be another speed limit change soon. And trying to go faster than that in this tunnel, because it's a tight bend, that would be a nightmare. Hello. Ooh, a car. another dock, and the Black Sea over there. Now I'll start speeding up. It's 43 here. I'm going to stick at 37 or 30. 37. Now it goes up to 50, so to 46 will do. I think I'll be going over that long bridge. Maybe. Can't tell. Still can't tell. We've got to turn left of this island.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
No, we're not going over that bridge. I haven't unlocked that map expansion yet.
Exit now.
That's the Black Sea section, which I don't have. I should really have indicated to come off the island. I didn't. 50 mile an hour section, so we get up some speed in the dark. It's going to be 1 AM when we get there. Off the edge of the road a bit. We're going up a hill, which is why we're not getting any speed. Why the engine is revving so much. I'm hoping there's a fuel station on my side of the road with a rest point. Because even if I do a rest, I'll still be there with 8 hours spare. 7 hours to spare. I really do hate driving in the dark with no street lights. It's quite difficult. There's a rest area, but it doesn't have a fuel station. I'm seriously considering just going into the rest area and resting. There we go. Don't know how I leave this bit. Do I turn around and then go back out? It's a weird rest area. It's gravel. Oh, I can just about do it. Put it forward so I can see if there's any vehicles. Oops, trailer went up the curb. Didn't cause any damage, so that's good. Okay. I'll still be early. I need to find a fuel station. And then get some fuel. Because I'm down to 3 bars. That looks like a railway bridge. And there's a fuel station up ahead. I think it's on the other side of the road, but I'm going to have to use it. So I need fuel. Tap to this junction. So slowly down for the fuel station.
Caution. Please watch the speed limit.
Nothing coming, so I can just go into here. Wouldn't normally come in this way, but I need fuel. Go to that pump. Like so. And fill up. With 347 pounds worth of fuel. Imagine having to put that much in a car. That would be really annoying. There's a train there. Right, I'll stop. Switch into this camera mode. Nothing coming from that direction. Nothing from that direction. Go back in the cab. And pull out. 50 miles an hour again, but we've got a junction coming up, so I won't put cruise control on anything more than 30. Over the railway. First, turning at an island ahead. Okay. Looks like a tram line next to us. That car is probably going over the island. Yep. We've just discovered Dover, which is not our destination yet. This is a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit. Got the cruise control set at 19 while I go up here, because it's quite steep. This pit's 25 miles an hour, and now it's up to 43. In my case, 36. Just until I get to... I'm not putting it up to 50. We're turning in a very short while. Dashboard. I thought there was a road up to the right, a minor road, but it's not.
Get ready to turn left.
Here's the left-hand turn. So crossing, no one there.
Turn left.
We do occasionally get pedestrians at these crossings. We've got a green. No, we haven't. Brake on because I've got to wait for the light cycle. It's a main road, so they'll have priority. And turn left. £31 speed limit. In my case means
Go straight on.
6. I hit the space, which is what the brake is. That time I know how it happened. I didn't mean to hit space. There we go. 25, 26 miles an hour. I did not mean to hit space that time. I was trying to hit C, which is right next to the space bar, annoyingly. Oh, there's a service centre just there. That's useful to know. We are 69 miles from our destination, 68 miles now. So, an hour and 3/4 game time. It'll be just under 7 hours early. There's another 31-mile-an-hour section. 26 miles an hour is the right speed for coming through a place like this. There's another landmark ahead. Not going to go to it at the moment. Might pop in after we've delivered our load, just to see what it is. Be interesting to see. Just I don't want to stop again. I want to get to my destination and earn the money for delivering these 3 forklift trucks that I picked up in Rotterdam, I have to think then, and I'm delivering near the Black Sea. Go up to 48. What was that? I realise I have to turn the lights off. It's 9:15 on Sunday. I don't need my headlights on full beam. Probably have them on non-full beam. Just to have a little bit of chance for vehicles to see me. Got another bridge. Over a long bit of water. Not here, but I'll turn that on again. Did not mean to turn lane assist on.
Please mind the speed.
Ooh! Concentrating on trying to get my speed down. Didn't realise that was a slow speed.
Caution. Please watch the speed.
There we go. Slow down for this bit because it's 31. It temporarily went back up to 50, which is why I was increasing my speed, and then it's gone straight back down. Can't go into that office bit. Can't go up there. We've got a right-hand turn shortly. Can't go up there. I will have to slow down for the right-hand turn. But Otherwise I'll go completely into the wrong lane. And if there's a car there, hit it, which I don't want to do. Articulated lorries do need a wide sweep.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
This one doesn't have a curb, so it's not too bad. I can use the bit of the forecourt next to me to be able to do it. Put it to 6. And leave cruise control on. Watch for traffic coming from the side. They should actually stop and give way. That one didn't stop, it just kept going, which was somewhat annoying. 22 miles to our destination, 35 minutes. So, not too far. We've got an island.
Go straight on. At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
Yep, I will.
Exit now.
Oh, there's bollards there. Don't want to hit them.
Go straight on.
Tight. Ah. Trailer's slightly damaged. There's a vehicle coming in the other direction. So I had to take that a lot tighter than I wanted. First time damaged trailer on this journey, which is why it's 1% damage. Shouldn't take too long now, even with the reduced speed limit along this bit.
At the
Another
roundabout,
island.
take the 2nd exit. Exit now.
There's our destination. It's actually on the map now.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Slow down. Turn. Just trying to give. Oh, he gave me some space. Rare. Okay. There are actually bus sim games that you can get as well.
Get ready to turn
So,
left.
might look into getting one of them. Because doing
Turn left.
bus simulation, where you have to follow a route, could be quite an interesting task.
Get ready to turn left.
Got to do the route and follow the timetable.
Turn left.
Almost reach your destination. It will be around the next right-hand bend.
Get ready to turn right.
One thing I don't do is the complicated parking of the
Turn
trailer.
right.
I just do the simplified. Because it is
We are finished.
incredibly difficult trying to reverse a trailer into a spot. That's why I do let's play it safe. That one's complicated. That one doesn't earn me any experience points. I've got to go be over there. does it show? Let's go into that map. There. Okay. I'll do it in this view. I can see better. Got to make it so that the trailer lines up. Once I get the green corners, it shows that the trailer is in place. Like that. Then I just hold that. And it's done. 61 hours, 2 minutes of driving. And I earned a fair bit of money, 51,268. That's quite good. Go back into drive. Is there something I want to do? Wrong bit. Press and hold it to bring up photo mode. Just the quick click doesn't do. Doesn't bring up that menu. It just goes into the main menu. We will turn round. Wonder if that is a load. We'll go to their thing and have a look. If it is, I'll come back to it. Let's just go to there. Let's have a look. Yeah, that is. And it earns 67,000. Going across to almost the far side of France. Supposed to have ambulances on. I don't have the ambulance loaded in, unfortunately. I'm doing it in external cam because it's a little bit easier for me. I'm going across Europe.
Let's do this.
Loaded. Turn the indicators off. It's going to take 70 in-game hours. That's going to be too much of a video. We will get to a point outside of town and end this video, and we'll have a part 3 next Tuesday. It's still turning left, which is why the indicator hasn't cancelled yet.
Get ready to turn right.
There we go.
Turn right.
I'm not going to be going fast in this bit because it's short roads. Just wish I could see the ambulances.
Get ready to turn right.
Then I'd know the weight.
Turn right.
Nothing coming, so I can pull out. There was nothing coming. You sped along there. They should pay that. They crashed into me. They could see I was coming and they crashed into me. That was not my fault. flipping car drivers. Gonna have to get this repaired now. Because that caused significant damage by hitting my
Get ready to turn right.
truck. At least I know there's a repair location fairly close.
Turn right.
We'll go into that view. I can see if there's more vehicles there. He's turning, I can go. Trailer's going over the bollards. I'll get to that repair place. Actually, it's not as damaged as I've had it,
At the
so
roundabout,
I should
take the first exit.
be able to
Exit now.
should be able to go all the way, as long as something else doesn't hit me. I was always concentrating on going around the island. I should be able to go all the way without having to repair, as long as I don't get hit by another vehicle. Okay. Pothole. I've got my speed, mid cruise control set for 27. We're almost at that bend where vehicle coming the other way caused me to have
Go straight
go really
on.
tight, which was just here. And then we've got the island.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Thought there'd be a vehicle. Stop turning.
Exit now. Go straight on.
Let the police car go through. Not having a caravan in front of me. We've got a slight right. I'm not speeding. 21 miles an hour will do through this town. Means that I won't have accidents. They're costly. These long runs are brilliant. Problem is they take time, and while I could do most of this run,
Get ready to turn left.
I am recording this
Turn left.
on the last day of the school spring term. With my job, I have to be out this afternoon. There's a vehicle there. Do this. He's turning. Is he turning? Yes. There's a lot of vehicles. Can I go yet? No. Now I can. Get out the junction before I go back into the cab. Right, back in cab. 23 miles an hour. I don't think 31 miles an hour is a sensible speed through a town. It doesn't give you much reaction time if something happens. Whereas between 20 and 25 does. I mean, if that car had carried straight on and gone in front of me, I'd have had more chance to stop at 25 than I would at 31. Soon be at a point when I can start accelerating anyway. There's that bridge, which is 43, I think. I'm not sure. Soon find out. Goes to 50 here, and then 37. So I got to 35. As we go over this really wide river. Currently, we are... There's the Black Sea. The furthest we can go is Istanbul. With the furthest east being Brest in France. I have been there, which is why it shows some of the symbols. We're going to Rennes. The bits that are orange are where I've actually driven. So you can see I've been up to Upsaya. I've not been up here yet. St. Petersburg, which is a bit of Russia. Been to Vilnius and Liepaja, Kaliningrad, Warsaw. Done a journey to whatever that is, I can't read it. But we've just come from near Pitesti, and we're going all the way across France. Almost all the way across France. There's a little bit more. But it's a nice long journey. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a Spanish map. I would like to go and do Italy and Crete. There is a Greek map. I don't have it yet. I don't have the Black Sea bits in full. That's Turkey. So I don't have Turkey. Don't have Russia. Don't have all of the Nordic countries. And then coming soon is Iceland. We'll carry on. Probably go to the border and pull over there to have a rest and end this second part of what's turning out to be a long multi-part video. I was sort of anticipating it being just 2 parts, but this load looks too tempting, especially as it goes a long distance, a near 70-hour journey. Well, 40-hour journey. but 70 hours time frame to get it to West France. Why has that come back on? Oh. Had to slam the anchors on there because there's a speed limit. The only problem with the small settlements like this, there's a speed limit on a dead straight road. Weird place to park. Doesn't bother me. I just have to put the brakes on, that's all. There's a garage and a service area around the next left-hander, but as I said, I'm going to just keep going. Costs money to do repairs, and there's always the possibility of another silly person driving their car into the side of me as I'm going around the bend. Yeah, that was a short section of faster roads. That was annoying. I should have just kept going at the same speed. We've got the island coming up.
Go straight on.
Yeah, and then after that we've got to turn right.
Turn right.
Fortunately, I've got a green light straight away. No pedestrians, I can stop the indicator. It should have auto or self-cancelled, but it didn't. 31 miles an hour through here again. And end of the 31 mile an hour section. And then we've got the 25. Oops, I'm going to start slowing down for the 25. This is quite tight. At least I don't get speeding tickets, because I've turned that off as well. I might do one where I do have fatigue, speeding, fine, or traffic offences and all that lot. But
At the roundabout,
that'll be later on. Nothing there. Wide berth around the island so I don't end up.
Exit now.
I didn't. My engine switched off. That was annoying. It shouldn't have done that. The engine switched off just as I was hitting the right-hand indicator. It's 31 mile an hour speed limit. So 25 miles an hour for me. And it goes up to 43. there. As we go over whatever that is. Railway. Oh, guardrail. Pay attention to the road, not the scenery. Don't need the petrol or the diesel because we've got plenty at the moment. Probably have to make 2 or 3 fuel stops on this journey. But I hate it when there's a short section of lower speed limit without warning. At least I can adjust my cruise control value using my controller. There's the railway again. That's a non-electrified one though. Whereas the one that we went over on that other bridge was electrified. Okay. There's a rest area up ahead. There's roadworks there. That looks like the rest area I stopped at earlier. There's one there on my side of the road that isn't as awkward. Oh, it's a 50-mile-an-hour section. I'm doing, or I've got my cruise control set to 47 because we're going to be going down a gradient very soon, and even with the best intentions, cruise control cannot stop me going too fast if I have going down a gradient. It's using the engine retardation at the moment. That's why it's not going beyond 50. Is that it?
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Here I am. Making sure no one's coming to annoy me.
Exit now.
Can't be bothered doing my indicator again. Such a gentle bit. Let's get back up to speed. Got railway next to us with overhead electrics. And we are now next to one of the rivers to the Black Sea. Ooh, there's a train on the railway now. 46 miles an hour will do. We've got that tunnel coming up with a tight bend. I will slow down before I get to that tunnel. I can see where it is. It's just up ahead.
Caution. Please watch the speed limit.
Go down to 31 or 30 because this tunnel is really tight. Could really do with the speed limit change being shown in advance on the GPS. It's really annoying not knowing until I get to the speed limit sign that the speed's changed. 37. I can increase the speed a bit. There's the viewpoint, or the yeah, viewpoint again. Don't need to stop and look at it. So we've done that. And now we go through this area. I am not going to be going any faster because I've just had £912 because a driver did an empty return journey.
Go straight on.
That's naughty of them. Fuel station with rest stop. I'm going to go to the border before I end this video. It's a logical place. I can pull over and get to the end, get to the point where I can do an outro. Because trying to end video while I'm driving is difficult. Because I don't really want to just end it while I'm moving. Down to 26 as we go through this settlement. Some nice looking buildings. It's just I can't understand why the main road has a 31 mile an hour or 50 kilometre an hour speed limit. There's the edge where I can accelerate up again. It's nearly 50 this time. Don't know how long for.
Go straight on.
Yes, I am going straight on. That road would go to the furthest east I could probably go. This is type and at speed. I knew that speed limit was coming up, which is why I started slowing down. Okay. There's the end of the village. Whoa, I'm on the grass verge I was looking at me. HGV.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Didn't need to accelerate. I didn't know there was a
Exit
roundabout.
now.
Cancel the indicator, please. Thank you. Accelerate. Get some speed up. And then put cruise control on. Just retracing the road we did before. It will change after the border, I think. I just don't know where the border is at the moment. I know it's on a dual carriageway. But it's not this bit. We go straight over here. We could potentially do a journey down there, that road, at some point in this career, but at the moment I'm doing the one that I'm on. I wish I had a way of finding out how far away the border and customs area were. Still 50 mile an hour, we're coming to an island again. So start decelerating.
At the roundabout, take the
Another
first
cross. There's a few of those around this area. Must be a
Exit
deeply
now.
religious country. Because I've seen a few of those crosses. Aeroplane, near an airport. Got another island coming up, so no point in putting cruise control on for this short section. There's a coach.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Roundabout's clear.
Exit now.
And get up to speed. Should be able to put cruise control back on. Most of this journey will be on relatively fast roads once we're out of this particular country. I think it's the Czech Republic, I'm not 100% sure. But we've got to go across to
Keep
France.
left.
Deliberately slowed down a bit. Because I'm going to have to slow down for this right hand bend to get onto the dual carriageway. Or motorway. Or whatever type of road it is. It's a 50 mile an hour road. I don't like speeding around these bends. 37 mile an hour limit round it anyway. Ooh, close. Got a bit of time before we get to the border checkpoint. It'll be a good time to do a rest stop as well, because the sun's starting to set. By the time we get there, the sun probably will have set, and well, as I said earlier in this particular part of the video, I'm not really a fan of driving in the dark on this game. Yes, the headlights give adequate light, but they are don't get as much visibility as you do during the day. We're basically heading due west at the moment, because we're looking towards the sun. Now we're going to veer slightly north. We'll go mostly north as we round this long, sweeping right-hand bend. Oh, that car came past at speed. Another one's going past. Okay. Go round this bend. Then we've got another left-hand bend. There's a fuel station up ahead, but it's not on this motorway. It's off on a side road, and I don't want to go off the road. There's the border. I'll probably have to go on the inspection area again. I don't mind doing that. Once I've done all that, I will end the video. Trusting to start raining as I'm coming to the end of the video. We've had most of the video with no rain, and now it is tipping it down. Soon be at the border checkpoint. It's a thunderstorm. That's cool. As you can see, my headlights are actually on.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
We have to go on here. Please pull in for a vehicle inspection. Thought it would do. We'll use right-hand one. There we go, got green light. Oh, I've just damaged my cab a bit more. That's tight. What am I caught on? I'm trapped. That is exceedingly tight. Right.
Turn right.
There's this point here before we get to the border. So I'm going to stop in this rest point. So I'll stop in that one now.
Go straight on.
Not yet. Will it let me? No. That's the inspection things. There we go. We'll do the night thing. It's now really early morning, and part 3 will see us do the rest of the journey from the border of whichever country that is. Doesn't actually show. All the way to Rennes. Still quite a distance to go, look. We've done maybe an eighth of the distance. I don't know where my other drivers are. I'll have a look in a second. Let's go on to company, driver manager, see where they are on the map. There's me. Oh, Romania. That's where we were. Furthest I can go is Turkey. I've got Carl P. Empty barrels. He looks like he's boric acid. That's going to be a decent pay. Transmissions to Göteborg. Katerina is resting. Where's he going? He's going back to Birmingham. He's going Kiel to Mannheim. And I am doing Pitesti to Rennes. Most profitable in the last 7 days. Kiel, it's me. I'm the one who's done the most. But according to that, it says Martin C., who is currently in Birmingham. In terms of lorries, I didn't mean to do that. Go to truck manager, table view. I've got got one there that's not done any mileage. I can drive. I'll get a driver for that. Carl's got a white one. Jacob has got a Mercedes-Benz. Martin has a yellow man. Katarina has a black Mercedes-Benz. I might take over that one once I've done this. Why has he not got... Oh, he's got to go and pick up first. Who makes the most profit? He makes $2.99 per mile. I lose money per mile. That doesn't make anything at the moment. That makes 582 per mile. He makes 780 per mile. She makes 231. So they all make more than I do, but I do the long distance runs. I do have trailers. Currently, we've got a curtain cider, 2 curtain ciders, 3 curtain ciders, because that's in Birmingham. A wooden floor flatbed. Another wooden floor flatbed. A chemical tanker. And a low bed. They're all in Birmingham. So I could go, once we've done the delivery in France, and use one of these to do jobs. Company branding. What does that do? Oh, it's that. Change the logo. I'm not changing the logo. I like the logo I've got. Economy summary. Okay. I'm actually losing money. I'm losing 51,019 per day. But my money's gone up by 200,000. I've got 2 garages. Kiel, which is where that driver is. 1 driver out of 3, because it's a 3-space garage. Birmingham has 4 drivers out of 5 spaces. I've got to get a driver for that lorry. So we'll go recruitment agency. Birmingham. Hire driver. He can do more, but he costs more. 0.8. Any higher driver rating? No. He can do more, so he can earn more. Yes, he costs... Actually, he costs less than the other 3 on the front page. Though, he's more talent. He's got more skills. Distance. Value. Time. It'll be worth it. He can be based in Birmingham with that. There we go. It'll cost me a bit while he gets started, but the different types of trailers I can get. I can get tankers, but you got the wooden flatbed, container crates, curtain ciders. That's a wood transporter, chemical tank, food tank, steel floor flatbed, steel dumper, low loader, low bed, dry freighter with a moving floor, livestock, a silo wagon, insulated wagon, and I've now opened up refrigerated wagon. Can do curtain side double eventually when I get to level 17, which is, I'm not that far away from. Same with gas. That'll be LPG and fuel tank. And then level 18, you could have double insulated, refrigerated double, dry freight, moving door, moving floor, B double. They're 18, 20, and 23 for levels. So not too far away from getting all of them. What's catalogue? I can have a look on the DLC browser in-game. Shows what the other things are. Nordic Horizons is one that I would like to get at some point. As is Greece. There's the... go on. Map extensions. So, got Greece. I've got Iberia. I've got West Balkans. Nordic Horizons, I don't think I've... Oh, no, I haven't. Those 4 I haven't got. So, Nordic Horizons, West Balkans, Iberia, Greece. I've got Beyond the Baltic Sea, Going East, Road to the Black Sea, Italia, Scandinavia, and Viva la France. It's just those 4 that are currently available that I don't have. The next one will be Iceland. I would like those, because they do increase the map size. But they're not... I've not got them yet. Oh yeah, I was going to look at the... other things. We've got cargo, bobcat, farm machinery, forest machinery, high power, which is planes, helicopters, things like that, JCB equipment, farming equipment, or agricultural equipment, special transport, that's things like boilers and other really heavy things, Volvo construction equipment, and I already have heavy cargo, though for some reason that doesn't always load. Different types of trailers. You've got all of these. I'm not going to name all of them because they are a bit annoying. I've not got any of these. Neither have I got any of the tuning packs. Then there's paint packs. I don't see the point in having paint packs, to be honest, because they just look a little ostentatious. I really don't see the point. And then you've got a thing showing all the DLC. But it's not too bad. What can I do with a bank? Oh, that's all loans. I don't need any loans. That's the one with the most. 347,000. Let's repay that. It'll just stop me having to pay loans. It means everything will be cleared. I've still got over 7 million. And the only things that I'll then be paying out are... There we go, that's all the loans. Don't think I've got any in-game emails. Why is that? That's old. Bank account is not overdrawn. Okay. Oh, there's something else there. Go back to bank a sec, because I can look at skills. And I've got all of them. So there's no point in worrying about that. So I can do long distance, high value cargo, fragile cargo, just in time delivery. That's a fun one. Sometimes companies need to deliver something important quickly, so they call for a just in time job. Such work puts more stress on the driver. The delivery window is tighter, but the compensation eases your level of discomfort. A new rank in this school will result in important deliveries unlocked for rank 1, urgent deliveries unlocked rank 2, 9% higher. Oh, yeah, I've got them all. Eco driving, improved economy skill will help minimize your fuel consumption. That's why you have the least amount of fuel stops. Long distance is good. Where's the bit? I can do deliveries anywhere, because I'm rank 6. High value cargo. I get more reward, and then fragile. So this skill allows you to transport fragile cargo such as glass, electronics, or delicate machinery with the following benefits. Yeah, it just increases me money the more I have. Okay. Let's have a look at my images. That's all the places I've visited. What's it doing? What are you doing? I don't want to be loading into the driving mode at the moment. Let me see what it's doing. Oh. It's looking at one of the places I've been. Oh, it's got tram tracks. Interesting. Can I close this? I don't want to watch it. I want to look at my images. My insulin pump thing is buzzing at me. What's it trying to say? Oh. Okay. Something I can sort out shortly. Yeah, it took one with the... I like that one. Upload to World of Trucks. Into there. There we go. I'll probably use that as the thumbnail for this video. But things like that... Can I delete it? Yes. That one's not really that good, because it's got all the HUD stuff. But things like this one... That's quite good. As is that. It's not too bad. The tanker. And then me pulled up with that statue again. It's when I just dropped off the forklifts. And then that's the monastery. Return to that. I didn't know I could do that while I was on the thing. Convoy is where you can go online. Not really something I want to do. Career progress. I haven't looked at some of these. I have explored 11.9% of the map. Discovered 6 of 99 dealers. 8 of 105 recruitment agencies. Visited 1 of 66 viewpoints. 1 photo trophy out of 180. Total mass delivered 420 tonnes. Total deliveries that I've done 25. Company served 21 out of 184. Depot served 33 out of 1,134. Most common delivery, reservoir tank. Must have done more than one of them then. Delivery ratings, excellent 20, good work 2, late 2, satisfactory 1, nothing below. Accomplishments, on time 23, undamaged 22. Special transports 0, I've not done one of them yet. I own 6 trucks. I've used 7 different types of truck for jobs because I've done quick jobs where you don't use your own truck. Most used trucks, Mercedes-Benz Actros. I'm not driving one of them at the moment. I've currently got that switched off, so I don't need to worry about that. Total distance driven on duty, 17,000. Total distance driven in total, 17,023 miles. While on duty, 12,977. I own 2 garages with 6 drivers and 7 trailers. Okay, soon be up to level 17. What deliveries have I done? So I've done forklifts, cars. That was the dozer that I did previous to starting this. Christmas stuff was interesting. So I'd already been to Kiel before doing the dozer. Okay. Christmas ornaments, office paper, hot chemicals. That was an on-time delivery. Christmas candles, another dozer. They are heavy. You can see they're all relatively high value as well. The dozer, that one was 34,000. That one was 67,000. Birmingham to Drebrecen, Holland. But I usually do it so that I go from the same place that I do the drop off the previous load. Doesn't always happen, because I've done Dover to Paris and then fast travels back to Birmingham. But what was the first one I did? Reservoir tank. Birmingham to Birmingham. 0 miles, took 10 minutes. Got paid 316. Then Woodbark, Birmingham to Cardiff. Tractors, Birmingham to Cardiff. Empty barrels, Birmingham to Calais. That was my first foreign trip. Then a ventilation shaft from Calais to Metz. Woodbark, Metz to Amsterdam. Reservoir tank, Birmingham to Rotterdam. That's why it didn't come up as I found it. And then reservoir tank, which it was to that was to a construction site that was nowhere near a settlement. So that's why it come up M&A. N-A. Dozer crawl from Birmingham to Rennes. So I've been there before. Got even less for that. Pressure tank. Rennes to Southampton. Lumber, Southampton to Dover. backhoe loader, Birmingham to Amsterdam. Chimney systems, Amsterdam to Hamburg. Another backhoe, Hamburg to Banska Bystrica, Slovakia. Smoked sprats, Birmingham to Dusseldorf. That was an on-time delivery. And then we got bits I've already said. It's nice seeing all the ones that I've actually done. I use this colour because it's a nice shade. It looks nice. Anyway, that will be today's video. Tune in for part 3 next Tuesday. Train sim videos, as I said, with part 1 will be on the main Warbler Productions channel. This will be any games that are not related to train sims. So, truck simulators, racing games, if I can find one, a bus sim. There's a game called Tram Simulator. It's on the border between being a train sim and a different type of transport sim. I'll do it on this channel if I eventually get it. But until I've done this delivery to Rennes, I'll continue this multi-part video. As I said, part 3 will be next Tuesday, which is after Easter. So, until Tuesday, have a fantastic Easter, and be seeing you.